Welcome in, baseball fans, and here in New York, MLB The Show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's Miami going up against Los Angeles. First pitch coming at you right after the break. And the right-hander with the good curveball, Yoshinobu Yamamoto. What should we keep an eye on here? Ready for baseball here in New York. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. And with that, we're underway in the Bronx. Rodriguez drifts towards it. Takes it in for the out.
Batting second, third base. Jose Ramirez.
That one ripped right center field, and it's into the gap. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in, and he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
A lot of hitters tell themselves, line drive over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach.
Runner breaks for third. Pitch misses inside. And the throw out at third. That one is hammered right field. Carrying well. See you later. A solo shot. And it gives him the lead in the first. It's 1-0.
Well, he took the split finger that was away and stayed on plane with it nicely. That's one of the most difficult pitches to square up. He just did it, and right there, he was a professional hitter.
Now up to hit, Francisco Lindor. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Up the middle, and that one handled to first. Lindor retire. That's the third out. Stepping in, Bobby Witt Jr.
You know, Boog, this is a player with some serious speed. In 2023, he became the first player in 20 years to record 2 infield hits and an inside the park home run in the same game.
On to Gibson. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Batting second, catcher, Victor Martinez.
Fought off foul. And he grounds one to the right side. Tosses to first. And the home first moving along quickly today. 2 gone. Ripped to short. Lindor on to first. 3 up, 3 down. We move ahead to the top of the second now. And now it's Julio Rodriguez. Slapped foul. Yoan. In the air, right field. And there's one down.
Ball, that's out.
Boog, here's a note on Yamamoto. He won 3 straight Sawamura Awards, the Japanese equivalent of the Cy Young Award, and the last 3 Pacific League Most Valuable Player Awards, which is the first MVP three-peat since Ichiro Suzuki.
Held in position, and there's 2 down. Josh Gibson stepping in now. Out to short. Throws to first in time. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. Back in the Bronx, bottom of the inning. Here comes Schwartz to the plate. His home run numbers stand out, Chris. Nobody has hit more in his team. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate. That's a ball. Severino, a 6'2" righty, 220 pounds, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Late with the swing there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Line drive to short and caught.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. You hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
Hard liner. And he can't make the play. Around first, digging for 2. And he'll pull into second safely.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
At the plate, George Kell. Brings it in with a nice running grab. That's out number 2. And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana.
Inside ball.
Runner at second, 2 down. Bottom half of inning number 2. Check swing, and he went. And that's strike 1. Rips that one to right. That is the inning. Back for more from the Bronx. Digging in, number 86. Foul ball there. Here's the tag, and he's out. Kell on the move towards the line. 2 away now. Back to the top of the lineup, and here is Ronald Acuna Jr. He's 0 for 1. Throw on to Santana, and that is that. Back here in New York as we go to the last of the 3rd. Kazuma Okamoto now at the plate.
Well, these guys definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Swing and a miss as he was late. Got him swinging. Up the middle, Lindor. And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the 3rd. Back to the top of the order now. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Bobby Witt Jr.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And that is that. Back in New York, here's Jose Ramirez. Yamamoto back to work. On the ground, right side. And that chance handled. Santana takes it to the bag. One pitch and one out.
At the plate for Miami, center fielder Willie Mays.
And that one hammered. And that is a foul ball. The 1-1.
That's ball 2.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. And that's outside. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4. Man at first with one gone. Here's Francisco Lindor. 0 for 1 so far.
There was a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitching.
Runner takes off. Strike in there. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Here's the pitch. Runner goes again. It's a pitch out. No throw. Safe at third. It's a stolen base. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Here comes Mays, and he scores. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Great velocity at 97 at the top of the zone.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Got him. That's out number 2. This is Willie Castro. Flying to left his first time. Ball to strike. Lindor the move. And safe. It's a stolen base. Runner at second, 2 down. Top half of inning number 4. The 1-2. Dives, and he can't hang on. Lindor zipping around third. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they take a 3-run lead. That one fouled off. Castro off of first with 2 away. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Hammered down the right side, but foul. That just misses, and that's ball 1.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up, Now go back exactly where you want to go.
And a pitch out, but no steal, and it's ball 2. Now he steps off. Nothing doing. Back to first, and he's safe. Adele has a beat on it. And that's the 3rd out. Back in the Bronx, ready to go, bottom 4. Victor Martinez digs in now. This to center field. And there's one away.
Now, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Strike 2.
Well, this can be kind of frustrating for the hitting coach. Right now, this lineup seems to be swinging at everything.
Oh, great stop. Over to first. Nicely done for the out. And Kyle Schwarber will come up. He's 0 for 1.
Designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber.
Check swing called strike. 0-1. This one smoked on its way out of here. A solo shot. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Bringing the cheese on that one. Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Chases the changeup in the dirt. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. Back at Yankee Stadium, we go to the top of the 5th. Number 86. So they bring on the veteran, Shawn Armstrong.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Santana. And he handles it himself for the out. Kell settles underneath it, and there's 2 away. Here's Acuna now.
For the machine, right fielder Ronald Acuna Jr.
Just missed. 2 down, nobody on, and we're at the top of the 5th. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Gets a piece and stays alive. That's a ball. Tried the sweeper. That one carrying and gone. He circles the bases. He gets there with the slide. Throw to first, and that's a nice play to end the inning. Back now in the Bronx. Leading off George Kell. Back to work, Luis Severino. Can't glove it cleanly. Still able to fire over.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Makes the catch up against the wall in foul territory. Kazuma Okamoto will hit next. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. In the air, right field. He's got it. And there are 2 down.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
Gets him easily, ends the inning. All set for the top of the 6th. Willie Mays up to hit. Just missed. Way out front for strike 2.
Well, he went inside a couple of times and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
And he's out on the tag.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
That's a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Handled that down and in breaking ball very well. He saw the break early coming from the other side and just let it get deep enough and drop the barrel on it at the very last moment.
That one fouled off. And the 0-2. Runner on the go. They pitch out. Man at first, 1 away. Runner goes again. This one in the air right field. Adele on the run. Can't get there. This one lands foul. Runner goes again. In the air right field. Pretty well struck. Way back there. It's got a chance. On the warning track. And hauls it in. Now safe at first. He gets back in. So up next, Willie Castro. Swing at a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Trying to wiggle out of a rundown now. And they put the tag on him. That's the 3rd out, inning over. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, here's Bobby Witt Jr. Lindor throws to first. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Up next for Los Angeles, catcher Victor Martinez.
On the ground. Gibson takes it himself. Got the out. 2 outs. Base is empty. And now Joe Adele. Line drive. Base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base.
That is the inning. Back here in New York, stepping in. Josh Gibson. And he swings through that one.
Well, these players doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. One thing that really stands out to me is how they've only struck out 1 time. That's good discipline right there, and on top of it, they're producing more than a hit per inning.
That one's sizzling on its way through to the outfield. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Everything came together perfectly. Right there. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
This one smoked. Could be trouble. Coming home. In there safely.
Back-to-back base hits. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least.
Runner takes off for third. This ball is hammered deep center field. Way back there. On its way. Out of here. He'll take a jog around the bases. And they add to their lead. It's 7-1.
Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Back to the top of the order, and now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. Next pitch misses. Ball one.
The real threats are coming up. Already giving up a home run.
Oh, this is deep to left center. Way back there. On its way. Gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. His second home run of the game. And there's one down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
That's a hit, and that's a one-out single.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that, other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over.
Runner on the move. Line drive. That's a base hit out into left center field. Mays flying around third. The run scores all the way from first.
Wastes no time there. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
In the air, right field. Adele on the move. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Next is the designated hitter, Willie Castro. On a line. And that'll do it. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
All right, Singy, we've been in all the press boxes. You got best press box food.
I'd say press box food because of the ice cream. We have to go Philadelphia.
Yeah. Shout out to our guy Frank.
Yes. New York for me is pretty good. Yankees?
Yeah, solid.
Yeah.
Up the middle. Over to first. And there are two outs. Two down, base is empty. And now the first baseman, Carlos Santana. Fouled off to the right.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
The 0-2. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Back in New York. Digging in. Gibson. New arm out of the bullpen, Andrew Miller. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Swing and a ground ball. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. And first offering is fouled off. Pulls that one foul. Miller, a tall lefty. He features a slider, a four-seamer, a sinker, and he works in a changeup.
Ball, that's outside.
Ripped on a line to center. 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Adley Rutschman. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a miss as he was out front. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the 3rd out. Back in the Bronx, here comes Gleyber Torres. And a swing and a miss.
You know, this group of hitters, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. 10 outs have come from the first pitch, so it's fair to say they're making it too easy on the pitcher by swinging so early.
Now batting for the guinea pig, center fielder, Julio Rodriguez.
And a big swing and a miss.
Pretty amazing, his first pitch strike percentage, over 90%. You know you're getting something in the zone first pitch. So if you're a hitter, got to be ready to let it fly, even though he's had a lot of success on that first pitch of the at-bat.
This one popped up. Rutschman settles under this one. Brings it in. 2 up, 2 down.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
In the box here, lets that one go for a ball. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Reaches over the wall, and he's got it. Back for more from the Bronx. Here's Acuna. In the air to left center. 1 away. Into center. And that should be extra bases. In safely with a double, his 2nd of the day.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. That can be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it.
Runner takes off. Throw to third. Save. Popped in the air, left field, and there's 2 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
The throw to first, Lindor retired, and that's the inning. Back at Yankee Stadium, all set for the bottom of the 9th. Victor Martinez now at the plate. And first offering is fouled off. Now he breaks his bat. 1 down. On the ground, right side, and it finds its way through for a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
He makes the grab. 2 down. So they're down to their final out. Now it's going to be Jose Ramirez. That one is absolutely belted. Way back there. It's out of here. He shoots one out to right. And they cut into the deficit. And that's down a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. You'll often hear the phrase, short to it, long through it, and that's a
hard hit left side. Handles, throws to first, and that wraps it up for this afternoon. (9-3) your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi. Thanks for joining us.
If it's over, it's over. So